This exercise trains your lower abdomens. Lay down with abdominal pressure so that your back stays on the board and lift your legs at a right angle. Upon exhaling, lower your legs. Leg raises 2. This exercise trains your abdomen and hip joints. Lie down on the board so that your back and waist stays on the board and raise your legs at a right angle. Upon exhaling, draw a circle according to the range of motion of the hip joint. Be careful and try not to lift your tailbone. Leg raises 3. This exercise strengthens your abdominal and inner thigh adductors. Lie down on the board so that your back stays on the board. Lift both legs at a right angle and spread them out to the sides while exhaling. Leg raises 4. This is a scissor-like movement that allows aerobic exercise. Lay down on the board so that your back and waist stays on the board and raise your legs and get ready. Move your legs in exhalation and keep your breathing constant and stable. Side leg raises. This exercise can build your buttocks and side muscles. Prepare by lying on your side on the board and hooking the band handles with your feet. Kick your legs upward so that your pelvis does not fall back during exhalation. Kickbacks, 3 kinds. This exercise strengthens your buttock muscles. Get into a quadruped position on the board and place your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. We're going to do 3 moves in a row. First, kick your legs up. Second, raise your legs back. The last move, fold your knees and lift them up. Put your foot on the band handle and lift your foot while exhaling. Be careful not to bend your back. Next, extend your legs back. Finally, bend your knees and lift the soles of your feet up to the sky. Kickbacks. This is a move that can relax your hamstrings by applying the kickback motion. Put your foot on the band handle and lift your foot while exhaling. With your other leg, you can bend your knees slightly. Hamstring stretching. This is a movement that can relax your iliopsoas muscles, which is a part of your pelvic muscles. Place the soles of your feet on the footboard and slowly push them back while exhaling. You can slightly bend your other leg. Slide pikes. This move can strengthen your core with the slide pike movement. Place your feet on the footboard, lift your buttocks high into the air, and exhale as you slowly extend your legs back. Make sure to tighten your core muscles. Slide pikes and one-leg kicks. This is a combination of a slide pike and a one-leg kick. Upon exhaling, bring your knees close to the chest. On an inhalation, raise his legs to the sky. Back lunges. The back lunge is a movement that can strengthen the thigh and buttock muscles. Extend one foot on the footboard and slowly push it down while exhaling. Back lunges. With the applied back lunge, you can further strengthen your buttock muscles by bending both legs. Walk on the footboard with one leg and bend and fold both legs upon exhaling. Be careful not to let the knees of your leg cross your toes. Adductor exercises. This exercise trains your inner thigh adductor muscles. Prepare by placing one foot on a board and the other on a footboard. Slowly push the footboard as far as you can while exhaling. Leg press. Prepare to lie down on the board by strengthening your thigh muscles. Hang the soles of both feet on the footboard handles and stretch both feet simultaneously upon exhaling. Side lunges. This exercise strengthens your adductors and buttock muscles. Get ready to stand on the board. Upon exhaling, extend one leg out to the side and sit with the hip joint pulled back. Be careful that your leg's knees, staying on the main board, go over your toes. Side knee tucks. This is an exercise that strengthens your cores. Sit sideways on the board with your elbows under your shoulders and exhale as you push both feet at the same time. At this time, make sure that your upper body does not touch the main board. Shoulder and chest stretching. This exercise stretches your shoulders and chest. Hold the handles on the footboard with both hands and exhale as you slowly push back to open up your shoulders and chest. Standing side knee up. This is a side exercise. Place one foot on the handle of the band and fold it toward your knees upon exhaling. Standing side leg raises. It's a movement that strengthens your sides and inner thighs. Place your feet on the band handle and stretch your knees up while exhaling. Squats. Hold the handles with both hands and start your movement. When you exhale, pull your buttocks back and sit close to 90 degrees before you get up. Raise your chest so that your abdomen doesn't touch your thighs. Seated band row. This is a position where you can work out your back. Hold the handle with both hands and hold your waist straight and pull the band towards your back while exhaling. Be careful not to curl up your chest. Band curl. This is an exercise that stimulates your biceps muscles on your arms. Kneel on the main board and slowly raise both hands in the direction of your shoulders when exhaling. Be careful not to bring your ears and shoulders close together. Side lateral raise. The side lateral raise is a shoulder exercise. Hold the handle with both hands and slowly lift it outward upon exhaling. Leg curl. This is an exercise that strengthens your hamstrings. Hang your heels on the footboard handles. Bend your knees and extend your knees when exhaling. Ab wheel rollout. This is a core strengthening exercise with ab wheel rollout motion. Grasp the handles of the footboard with both hands and push forward upon exhaling. Be careful not to bend your back. Push-up and slide pikes. This is a push-up and slide pike exercise to train your upper body and core. Hold the handle of the main board with both hands. Lift your butt high and then exhale to come down in a push-up position. Hip bridges. This is a hip bridge exercise that strengthens your buttock muscles. When exhaling, slowly raise your buttocks to the sky, overcoming the resistance of the band. At this time, push the footboard together to adjust the distance so that the knees and ankles are in a straight line. Hip bridges. Go up from the bridge motion. Straighten your legs when exhalation. Come back down to the ready position, and then exhale as you straighten one leg and come down. Hip bridges. It's similar to the applied hip bridge movement, but you'll only move your legs while your buttocks are raised instead of coming down. Hip bridges. This is the third application of the hip bridge, which further stimulates the buttocks and thigh muscles. In the bridged motion, raise one leg and move it up and down while breathing. Rowing. This is a full body exercise called rowing. Place the soles of your feet on the main board handle, grab the handle, and pull it toward your body while exhaling. Push when you bend your knees, then pull when you straighten them. Crunches. This is a crunch abdominal exercise that stimulates the upper part of the abdomen. When lying on the main board, do not come up excessively when exhalation, but come up with a feeling of slightly lifting the scapula, wing bones. Sit-ups. This is an abdominal exercise in a sit-up position. Hang the top of your foot on the footboard handle and slowly lower to the floor in exhalation. Then, slowly come up again with abdominal muscle power. Standing core rotations. This is an exercise that can strengthen your core and back muscles in a position called standing core rotation. While kneeling and sitting on the main board, hold the handles with both hands and twist your upper body in a diagonal direction while exhaling. Seated leg press. This is a seated leg press that trains the thigh muscles. Sit on the motherboard, hold the steering wheel, and push your legs forward as hard as you can while exhaling. Seated leg press 2. The seated one leg press is a thigh exercise for one leg at a time in a seated position. With an exhalation, slowly push one leg at a time. Front lateral raises. This is a front lateral raise. It's a shoulder workout. Hold the handle of the main board with both hands and slowly pull it up to the direction of your shoulder and then lower it. Overhead extensions. This overhead extension is a triceps workout. While sitting on the board, grab the handle with both hands and pull it over the head and come back. Relax your shoulders so they don't rise. Archer push-ups. Hold the main board with one hand and the footboard handle with the other hand and slowly push it to the side to lower your chest when exhalation. Mountain climbers. It's a mountain climber motion, an aerobic exercise. With both feet on the footboard, move back and forth alternately. At this time, make a straight plank motion rather than raising your buttocks too high and only move your legs during exercise. Elbow mountain climbers. The elbow mountain climber is a climbing movement with the elbows on the ground. Move both legs and do not hold your breath. Side bends and shoulder press. Side bends and shoulder press is a side and shoulder workout. Hold the handle of the footboard with one hand and the handle of the main board with the other hand, and exhale while relaxing all the way to the side and come down. Pelvic stretches and adductor exercise. This is an exercise that can strengthen your hip joint and adductor muscles. After stretching one foot to the side to create a right angle, slowly relax the adductor muscles and return when exhaling. Proceed with the hip joint pushed forward so that the buttocks do not fall backward. Bent over band row. It is a back exercise in the position called bent over bend row. After bending your knees in a standing position, grab the band with one hand and pull it all the way back while contracting your scapula, wing bone, with an exhalation. Deadlifts. Deadlift is a full body exercise. Slowly lower your knees with the feeling of sweeping them down, then come up and straighten your back when exhaling. When going down, straighten your lumbar spine so that you do not bend your back. Spine and shoulder stretching 1. The cat-cow pose is a movement that gently softens your spine. Roll up your back and waist when exhaling, relax and go down, making your armpits feel as if they are getting closer to the floor when inhaling. Spine and shoulder stretching 2. This is a stretching movement that cools down your shoulders and spine. When exhaling, lower your chest toward the floor. Hamstring stretching 2. This is a stretching pose that loosens up the hamstrings and hip joints. Hang one leg on the footboard handle and stretch as far forward as you can when exhaling. Leg stretching. This is a movement that allows you to do more leg and hip joint stretching than the previous stretch. With your hands on the floor, keep your knees straight and slowly push forward as far as you can go when exhaling. Then come back. Superman push-ups. This is a Superman push-up pose that strengthens your core and upper body. Place one arm on the floor and one arm on the footboard and exhale as you extend your arms straight out into a push-up position. At this time, tighten the abdomen tightly so that the lower back does not bend.